Good day, everybody. Hey, I'm gonna switch out the block pump and the truck should be ready to fire up. Alrighty, right there's our pump. Pretty decently easy to change. Might have a little trouble with that bolt on the back, but one of the good things I did do when I got it running off of the little auxiliary tank that I cobbled together, I brought it out here to my gravel lot to where even if it had just rained, I can get under here. So let's get started on this and look at anything that's going on here. It just so happens the way I'm laying, sun's directly in my eyes, so that's a plus. Brought my bucket of tools out, but I don't see it. It looks like from up top the man dropped the alternator. You could probably get into that fairly easy. Is there not a... Maybe I should have looked at the new one a little harder. Because I might just be real special. Oh, I just ripped the high dollar Napa box. I didn't. Yeah. Didn't think I was crazy. I'll say there's got to be another one on there. If you move it out of the way, and you should be able to get into it pretty good. But let me drop this other return line, because it's not hooked to anything anyways. But it looks like it is not really in the... I don't know how, but I got rust in my eye. Anybody watching has small children? You ever have them just stand there beside you and continuously say the same thing like you didn't hear them, but they just keep repeating themselves until you acknowledge that they're, breathing beside you? Yeah, me neither. It never happens. I don't know how. We're in the middle of, well, I'm in the middle of Christmas decorating because I'm a Griswold and I go way more than I probably should. So I've got my entire one side of my garage clear full of the totes and empty boxes and everything else. I can't find nothing because that's how I live my life. But I've got a couple beautiful days here where I want to come out and get this thing worked on to where I can start it up and drive it into the garage, fix something, work on something, and then when I get done with that, pull it back out of my garage. So we're almost to that point. So now, I don't know if I mentioned this in an earlier video, but this truck came with a 5.0, and this is absolutely not a 5.0. It is a 5.8. It's a 351 Windsor, which there's like one set of wiring there that they cobbled up, but I fixed it when I put the new brain box on it. So I don't know, just maybe they had this engine laying around, but like I said, when I started it up, it sounded really good. It ran good, didn't smoke. Might have got lucky. Why the other engine was taken out, I don't know. Don't care much, I don't guess. Fully operational and everything is when I'm really going to start working on the truck. You know, it's not a lot. I did discover that the passenger door does not open, so I got to pull the door skin off there and see if it just, these things had them plastic connectors on that stuff, and I would say that they just like cracked or broke. Get it open. The cab is in really good shape. The bed, it's got that flatbed on it. It needs cleaned up and just knocked the surface rust off of it and repainted. That thing's in really good shape. It's an old bed. It's well made. But I would assume it was from the late 60s. Because it, you know, it's just got that look to it. But it might have been built a little later. But it's good steel, well built. So I think I'm going to leave it on the truck. So, after looking at this, I in fact am not very smart. I will pull this. I don't know why I was arguing with myself so much to not take it off there. Well, that dirty dog fits that one. Hey, weld that? Yeah. Got my little adjuster here. Should be able to at least break the ratchet with it. Huh. Amazing how easy stuff works when you give it an adjustment. Off of here and see what kind of other problems lie in wait. Just trying to drop one thing. There's all kinds of neat stuff here that's going on. Alright, that dropped. Let's get stuff out of the way before it snatches and grabs it. Point where I can spend 3 or 4 hours at the same time working on this, like just set a day aside. I have one kid already that wants to come in and, you know, work with me and learn things, or just kind of just be around it at all. So that's cool to me. So when we get to that point, I will have them. So, oh man, but you guys don't actually realize how easy that is to get into now that that's out of the way. I am so awesome. So, when you are replacing a block fuel pump probably on 80% of your Ford blocks, probably just go ahead and drop the power steering. Let's get a look here. Right there, I would assume. Yep, right there. Now you move this out of the way, and you got all kinds of room. Nice. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. Got my way cool. That and see where we're at. Ow, little thumb. So, but that's where we're at now. Ow, something stabbing me in the gut. I'm not real sure what the big specs are on the torque on this. I'm not gonna wrench on it. The other ones weren't super tight. Don't need you to the $100 toolbox with you. So, really wish I had that right there, that little hose for the oil pressure, because it's very easy to get to, and I don't want to fool with it right now. I might just leave this pump laying off to the side here. I don't think that belt's going to hurt anything flopping around. Go from there. Keep that because I keep everything. See what's going on here. See if we can get a fuel to this monster. And I do not. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking out loud there, sorry. Will not put a hose to the carburetor until round her up a couple times. See if I get some fuel Olean to the carburetor. It's pretty tight. I had extra Windy Magoos for that. Alright, that's installed and put on there, probably not correctly.